I run a VIP mastermind group, which is the best group training and mentoring that I do. And this weekend was our 2-day event where we go through individually, talk about where we are, talk about how we can move faster towards the acquisition goals that these people in this group have. And one of the things that was interesting to me was to look at those people in that group, some of which are making progress very well, some aren't making as much progress. And one of the things we talked about was to reset the clock. The past is just the past. To go ahead, if you are on the path that you want to be, do more of the same. And if you're not, and you've had failures and or temporary defeats along the way, just remember that that is in the past and you can reset that clock going forward. So a lot of people ended up certainly doing that. But I wanted to suggest to you that you take a look for a video, and it's Jason Redman, Redman, narrated by Kiefer Sutherland. And short video. He was a Navy SEAL, and he was badly injured in a gunfight. And when he came back, he had to endure numerous amounts of surgeries to repair. He was shot in the face, repair the damage that was done. But he ended up putting on a hospital room a note outside, and it said, "Attention, to all who enter here, if you are coming into this room with this sorrow or to feel sorry for my wounds, go elsewhere. The wounds I received, I got in a job I love, doing it for people I love, supporting the freedom of a country I deeply love. I am incredibly tough and will make a full recovery. What is full? That is the absolute utmost physically my body has the ability to recover. Then I will push that about 20% further through sheer mental tenacity. This room you are about to enter is a room full of fun, optimism, and intense, rapid regrowth. If you are not prepared for that, go elsewhere." From the management. It's a great video. It's a great story. One of the things that's interesting about Jason Redman, and there are a lot of things that are interesting about him, when he went through SEAL Bud's training, he ended up being injured. He was rolled back. He had to come back, reapply, go to the second class. Right before that class started, he had an accident, ended up with a fractured arm that was able to heal enough that he could continue through, and then eventually made it the second time when he went through that. But if you take a look at that, it's a great example of temporary defeat. He did not let those problems and those temporary defeats cast his future. He would learn from them. He went forward. He ended up looking to take the best out of those circumstances and then work forward to attain his goals, which he ultimately did. So I'd encourage you again to take a look at that. Take a look again at Jason Redman, Redman, and Kiefer Sutherland narrated the video. It's a short video. I think it's about a little less than 5 minutes, if I recall right. So take a look at that. Remember that lesson, however. If you haven't gotten as far as you wanted to get, take a look at that temporary defeat, learn from it, put it behind you, and continue to move forward.